Hey guys, Brandy here with the Hive and Apparel and Vinyl Designs. I am going to show you a tutorial on a beach glitter tumbler. To save time, I already did a little bit of the base coating with the blue, the light blue, the white, and the sand. The white will be used for the waves that go on the sand. I will show you a few of the things that I'm using for this video. You can use your own color palettes as you see the ocean. I'm using a couple of colors from Glitterazzi. I'm doing a Glitterazzi Sparkling Sapphire. It's a holographic, and an ocean mist. I'm also doing a little bit of Dust in the Wind from Glitterazzi, but I have mixed it with some dollar store sand. So it still has a sparkle to it, but it also has a sandy effect. Now you'll have to do a couple of coats of this unless if you're okay with the bumpy texture to the sand, which I'm okay with. So it's all your own preference or your customer's preference. I also have, and I'm not sure, some of my tutorials it will be planned, but it might not exactly go as planned. I am also using Glitter and Blanks number 626. This is a triple threat. It glows in the dark. It also sparkles, and in the sun it changes colors. So this one goes from like a bluish purple or a white to a bluish purple, and then it also glows. So I thought it would be kind of fun to mix it in with my white, which is also from Glitter and Blanks. I'm not entirely sure what number this is, but I love it. It has no rainbow effect or color shift in general of the rainbow. It just goes from white to kind of like a sparkly silver. I love this white. So that is what we will be using. I'm using Pro Marine for my resin, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. And I also picked up this cute little package of stickers a while back ago that I wanted to maybe use on the cup. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do something like this. I will be doing a mica powder cup with a beach theme as well, but I really wanted to use this beach chair. Okay, so to start off with, what you are going to want is a couple of measuring cups. We'll start out with those, and then you'll also want a cup to stir it with. Okay, some stir sticks, and some gloves. It's important to wear gloves unless you want to use a whole bottle of rubbing alcohol, but it's also safe. And you definitely want to look at your MDS sheet so you know what is expected from your chemicals that you'll be using. Okay. Sorry about the mess. I did try to clean up, but I was on the phone chatting for most of the day, so that didn't work. So we will get started. A tip that I have learned to get my epoxy from doing a whole bunch of air bubbles is putting it into a thing of hot water. I use these. They're from the dollar store. Pretty cheap, easy to throw away. So in case if you get any leakings or any of that, it's kind of nice. You don't feel like you're spending an arm and a leg on products. So I just wipe it off so none of the water that sits inside of my squeeze deal that I got off of Amazon will drip in there. Okay, and then I also have a heat plate, a candle warmer. I have used it for a very long time for many things. I have forgotten my epoxy on it before, so you can see it is a little damaged, but it still works, keeps it warm. You'll see what I do with that. I'll show you. Sorry, my kid is in the background hacking up a lung. He is sick on Mother's Day, and we were just at the Minute Clinic, double ear infection. So instead of going to my dad's for lunch, we are here making cups.
And being sick.
And being sick. All right, so Dev, you want to put this back?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I'm just going to mix a little bit of my white glitter. Just a teeny bit. We don't need much. It's just going to go along here with just a pinch of this triple threat. I love this type of stuff. And this does have a little bit of a rainbow shift to it. So the white will have a little bit of rainbow, but it will kind of go well with the mica or the holographic glitters that I'll be using. Alright, so my kid just skipped out of here thinking that he wasn't going to have to help me, but he did say that he was going to, so let's call him back in. We are going to spray adhesive this cup. Normally I would do the epoxy method, but since I am doing an ombre effect to it, I am going to spray adhesive this. You can use any kind of spray adhesive that you choose. There's on the internet, there's all sorts of people that prefer something over the other. I prefer whatever works and whatever sticks to the cup and makes the glitter stick. The less coats that I have to do, the best coats. So, unless if I can get this propped up in the garage where I spray paint, I may not need my son. We'll see. So, like I said, I already start the process of just doing a little bit of the base color. That is, again, so you don't have to do a bunch of coats of glitter. You could paint it white if that's what you want. I just don't want to paint a bunch of coats of glitter on there. So let me prop you up here. If you fall, I apologize, but I hope you don't. All right, so today I have the Loctite spray adhesive multi-purpose. I've heard that people like the Loctite 100. I also have the Loctite 300. I'm not a big fan of that. And I have a brand new big can, and I am not a fan of the 300. I also have the Gorilla. Let me see. I have the Gorilla Glue, the spray adhesive heavy duty. I heard lots of good things about this, but I didn't like that one very much either. Again, it's all about preference. Whatever you like, definitely stick with it. But I did enjoy the Loctite spray adhesive. Okay. I kind of have a box that I spray into, just so then that nothing else gets all sticky, because this stuff is super sticky. So if you're not careful, you will get it everywhere and you will hate it. So just do even sprays. Even sprays on the cup. Sometimes it doesn't come out the way you want it to because the tip is a little bit dirty. I usually try to pick it away and then I'll clean it off with acetone or rubbing alcohol. Whatever you have. I definitely recommend purchasing rubbing alcohol. 91% is the way to go. I get mine at Sam's Club, which gives me 2 of them for pretty much the price of one that I would get it from at Walmart. So, and I apologize, my workstation is usually not for the glitter, but instead of sitting out in the garage the whole time in my work area, I thought I would do it in here where there's better lighting. You might hear my kid hacking up a lung, but I promise he is okay. He is fully medicated and a big helper. So shout out to a almost 14-year-old boy that still helps his mama. Can't go wrong with that. Right, Dee?
Right.
I try to shake my cup over parchment paper. It's a lot easier. It doesn't hold your glitter as thickly, so you don't have to tap it off so much. So we will start with the darker color and just turn it. And I will have to do this in a few different parts. YouTube, I'm brand new, so it's having me start out and doing not lives and doing more of 25-minute videos. So I apologize for having to stop this in mid-cup, but I will not do anything else to it until I get you back on the video. So I just roll my cup, and it doesn't have to be perfect because, as we all know, the water kind of comes in waves. So I like it when it's just a little bit imperfection. Okay. And then just shake it a little bit onto the bottom. People ask if I just stick my cup in the glitter like this on the bottom so I can get it on there. I say no, because if you put your glitter back into your bag, you might have little glue particles left, and then on your next cup you could have a big mess. Okay, so that is the sparkling sapphire. And I will go on to the ocean mist. I will start another video here in just a few minutes, and we'll continue going. So bear with me while I clean up. This is a good way of showing you how to ombre as well. I have a little bit of the blue left on my plate, the sparkling sapphire. We're going to just keep that there because we're going to want that to blend in with the other blue to make it not so harsh of lines. So just a little bit, because this will overpower the lighter blue. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. Be sure to like my page with the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will try to make videos. I'm brand new. I've only been doing this for about 5 months, learning new tips and tricks every day. So I like to just get on and show you guys what I'm learning to show you, because sometimes they go a little fast for me on the tutorial videos. So if I can help in any way, I will definitely do that. So again, just try to go up against the line as best as you can that you made. I did put a couple of like little high parts of the blue and the low parts, so it looks like my water is moving. I'm really excited. I was torn between making a mica powders ocean cup or a glitter ocean cup, but I really love holographic glitter, and I really wanted to give this a try. So and just tap it off. You see, this is the low part of the blue, so it looks like it's moving. Just want to give all the moms a shout out. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. I live here in Minnesota, and actually it was a very nice day out today. So I just left again a little bit of the ocean mist on the plate after I dumped it away. I left a little bit on there because I will be mixing it. Okay, I'm going to dump that into a small cup. You can use whatever kind of cups that you want. I just get these ramekins. This is a 2 ounce, and I have the 4 ounce. They come in handy because they don't cost that much to get, and it's okay to throw them away. If you want to use the silicone ones, you're more than welcome to do so. I can't find any silicone ones that are small enough for the jobs that I need. So I've just been kind of going with these little guys here. So this is the mix that I have. I will probably be putting a little bit more glitter in there before I go ahead and do the evening out of the ocean. And I'll actually do that now before I have to start my part 2. If you guys like this video, or if I'm helping you at all, please subscribe. Push the like button there, and then you'll be able to see when I add videos if you hit the bell. So once I get better at this is my first live video. I might try to post a few more. I definitely want to show you guys my take on the wood grain. It's a fairly simple way of doing it, and it saves on money and time, and it looks amazing. So with that being said, we will do some of the white quick. Oops. Don't forget to put your parchment down. I just have it on a paper plate. You can use whatever. I've seen people use the metal pans from the dollar store. Those seem to be work really well. So whatever works for you, and whatever's in your budget. I just had this paper plate, and I've been using it for a few projects, so I thought I would just stick with it. All right. So there's that so far. I will stop the video, and I will get it going again for part 2. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you on the next round.